I would, right now, as the election is going on, we have counted something like 753 registered members qualified to vote. And that's for the Davao City chapter. And that's a lot of members in one chapter alone. I would suppose that we are the biggest, if not one of the biggest chapters in the Philippines. Considering that in places like Metro Manila, the chapters or the Metro Manila as a metropolis has been divided into several IBP chapters already. So in a way, or consequently, their numbers were diluted. Unlike here in Davao City, where the general sentiments of the members is that they still want to belong under one chapter in this one city.
There is a very well-covered issue in Davao City, and that is extrajudicial killings. What has been the response of the chapter insofar as this phenomenon is concerned?
The chapter has been responsive to this continuing, if not controversial, issue on extrajudicial killing. In fact, one of the latest projects of the IBP was a joint undertaking between the IBP Davao City chapter and the City Council of Davao City through the Committee on Human Rights headed by Councilor Carlo Bello, whereby 2 or 3 weeks ago, we conducted a multi-sectoral dialogue on extrajudicial killing, invited to these dialogues where the top officers of the Philippine National Police at the regional and district level, as well as the National Bureau of Investigation, the Philippine National Commission, the City Prosecution's Office, the various NGOs involved in this ongoing issue of extrajudicial killing, the church as well, and as well as other civic groups and civil society groups. And out of this dialogue, there were several recommendations that were advanced and which were agreed upon by the group. We are happy to note, however, that all, without exception, those who attended coming from the Task Force Davao, which is actually a component of the Armed Forces of the Philippines, as well as the PNP officers who were there, as well as the civil society groups and the church groups who were there, were very appreciative of the fact that the dialogue was conducted. There has not been a dialogue where all stakeholders were present that they can think of. Most of the venue of this issue that has been going on almost daily because of the almost daily killings in Davao City has been coursed through radio or TV interview. But there was not a time like in a forum such as what we have organized where all the stakeholders were present and they hear it directly from whoever would say their position without any reservation as to what they would want to say. So there were groups from Task Force detainees, there was a group from the Coalition Against Summary Execution, there was a group from Karapatan, as well as the PNP and the AFP officers that I had mentioned earlier. So it was really a very good venue, which was productive at the end of the dialogue. Oh, by the way, the highlight of the dialogue actually was the arrival of our Governor, Mayor Duterte, to the dialogue. And he gave us his thoughts and inputs as to the status of the extrajudicial killings in Davao City. We all know what his stand is in this regard. He finds no mercy on kidnappers or even drug pushers. But we in the IBP Davao City chapter, as well as in the national chapter of the IBP, have always, as part of our mandate, to uphold the rule of law.
So Chuck, thank you very much for taking time out in this election process to be able to enable us to interview you, and I hope that you will have much success in your work as the incoming PRO of the chapter, and also for the success of the projects of the chapter. Thank you very much.
I'd like to thank you, Sam, for this opportunity of interviewing me. And hopefully we'll be able to get you on board in some of the activities, particularly in the area of information technology, to improve the competence of lawyers and to improve the administration of justice as well.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.